Now folks, Avery here, Southern Fried Knowledge. Round two, second attempt at trying to get me something to protect the rear decking in my new work vehicle. That's going to double as a nice tooling around town family vacation kind of thing, or vacation and YouTube video capturing when I'm not working. I mean, spinning around. I cut this thing yesterday and tried to put, I actually had it covered. I did a checkerboard pattern. I was looking for some gloss to match these. Believe it or not, this is odd. I know you can't tell how glossy this is, but those are kind of anti-slip. These are a matte finish and a black marble. That's all I could find. I couldn't find one to match that. Those was older, but I had like 3 boxes of that. So we wound up going to Home Depot. It's the only place we could find peel and stick square tiles anymore, and that's close as they got, and I think it's going to look okay. Trying to do a checkered flag finish with that marble accent. It'll look kind of cool. I'm cutting the corners this time. Yesterday I didn't cut the corners, so it'll fit up in here. You'll see once I push it back up in there, it fits better. So we've got one piece down. I've got that one marked, laid it out here and marked it. When I get ready, I'll cut that off at the mark so it'll fit here. Ain't got to be perfect, but I do want it to look pretty decent. Anyway, I tried to stick this on yesterday, and it was raining. I brought it in the house because we got so many dog hairs in the house. I kept getting more dog hairs on the project than I did anything else, and this was rougher yesterday. I went back and got 3 different grits, 80, 120, and 220, and went back in 3 steps with a hook and loop, whatever you call it. Anyway, 8-hole hook and loop 5-inch rotary sander. Got this all sanded down. I hope this is going to stick. I think it'll stick better than what I tried to do yesterday, getting crap in it. And this it was damp and wasn't sticking good, so I pulled all that back off. And actually, I figured it would stick okay to cement. And I have 3 boxes of this white that I didn't have no money in. It was left over from a job I was on, and they let me have it. So I've got 3 boxes of this right here. And they've only got, those might only have 20 in each one. I don't remember. I don't see it right there, but somewhere on there, y'all can probably see it even better than I can. I think there's 20 pieces. Yep, there's 20 in these, but I've got 3 boxes. I ain't gonna have 3 boxes after I get through doing this, but the ones with the dog hair, I'll come over here and start it in the shop. That looks pretty good, I think, because I believe it'll stick to the cement, even with a little bit of dog hair on it. Better than you might can tell how much that white glows. It's reflective. It's more of a much glossier finish, and this other is matte. But the funny thing is, you can't tell with socks on. I could tell this black is slippery. That will grab your feet. It's funny. It seems like the one that's gloss will be slippery, but it's not all in the finish or the way the finish looks. So what we're doing out here now is laying these checkerboard squares. Should go down pretty quick if the rain will hold off. If the rain gonna hold off, whoa, I spun it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Double click. There, straighten it up. So we got 1 piece down. There's 16 pieces altogether. The ones in the front's gonna have a little trimmed off. Not sure if it's going to get all of that. I'm trying to run my arrows the right way. These usually have directional arrows, so they'll all line up just right. It don't really matter on a job like this, but I'm trying to do it the proper procedural way. Boy, that sun beaming down is making the back paper stick to it. I hope these is going to work. This is an older set of flooring. And it feels like the paper ain't going to come off now. It's sticking to the paper. It got so hard out here. Supposed to peel right off of this. These are not peeling right off. Hopefully that makes it really sticky on the wood, and most of it don't stick to this wax paper. I think it would. We're going to find out. Yeah, that feels pretty sticky there. Get it butted up here. Get it in the right spot there. Make sure it ain't hanging over. That looks pretty good. I'm getting stickies on me now. I have to move this stuff back inside. If I go to take a break, it'll get so sticky I won't be able to peel it off. These, since I just bought these yesterday, seem to be working okay, although that one has got a bang on it. Hopefully it'll be okay. And I move this out of the way a little bit to get this one on. Just the right place and drop her down. Bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Hopefully I didn't mess up by leaving that little divot right there. Hopefully that'll stay on there and hang on for life. This one, we got to trim this right here. I got so much sticky on me. I might have to go inside and wash up. That's like two. It's not two, it's one. Oh man, that blade feels like it's got a burr on it and it's turning hard to the left. Pop it. All you gotta do is score it and you can pop it right off of there. Finish the cut. Yeah, this white one with this sun baking down on this SUV out here is getting pretty gummy. I was trying to let it get acclimated, but getting acclimated in 100 degrees out here, I don't know if that's such a great thing. I'm getting a little sticky on me. If I can get at least this back run done, I'm kind of needing a snack and a drink break. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I'm an old man, y'all. I need a little bit of a break every now and then. Make sure all my corners is lined up, and that looks good. That looks good. Now we're going to push this back in here where it will drop down. Hang on, DJI. Come on now, get up in there. DJI is going to wobble. Come on now. There we go. Should be in. This one's trying to claim that it ain't, but it is. I'll have to trim that one a little bit more. We will see. I got so much sticky on me though, it's crazy. With this alcohol, take these specks off. I think I'll be able to get it off of there, but my hands has got so much glue on them now. That's probably where that come from. I'm gonna have to clean that up a little better. This alcohol ain't even wanting to cut that up. I don't really want to put goof off on vinyl tile. I think that would eat it. It don't matter a whole lot because I'm putting this in here to protect the bed of the SUV where I put my tools. I'm gonna put totes and stuff on this. And if this holds up, I think this will look pretty good. Then when I'm going to take off on vacation or something for the weekend, I can slide this out if I want to, or just take the totes out and leave this in here, however I want to do it. I think it's going to work out okay. I got to make something for that middle row of seats up here, because that would probably be the spot I'd have to haul an autoclave. And these seats are too nice to be messing up throwing something on them. I've ordered, they should be here tomorrow, some covers that'll actually cover up the seats back here that are laying down. There's another row of seats back here. This is 3-row seating. Right now it's okay under that plywood, but I'm gonna put some slip covers on this, and then I might put a shelf here. I don't know, something so it don't mess up this upholstery in here. I want to keep this thing looking nice if I can. It's in very good shape. Even though I'm working out of it, I'm going to try to do more casual work. Have a nice retirement vehicle, I hope. Because in about 4 months, old Abe's filing for retirement, y'all. Might still have to work a little bit. But I'm not working as hard as I did out of that thing sitting right over there. Nope, she's going to be for sale before long. When I get my tools in here, all the other stuff's got to be cleaned out of there, because I'm only putting a small fraction of tools that I absolutely use every day in this. That does not want to cut that out. I think I'm going to get these tiles out of here so they don't get too hot. Set them back in the shop where they don't get real hot. Bring them out here when I need them, because I got to take a break. I'm about to have a heat stroke. I only got 1 row down. The next 2 rows will be real easy. The last row I got to cut a couple inches off. It's not quite, this is 4 foot that way, but that's about 46 inches that way, so those will have to be trimmed. Anyway, let me clean up my mess here a little bit, where I can take me a few minute break, eat me a little snack, get some protein in me. Span it, and see what we can get done. It is very hot today, folks. It's supposed to be raining off and on. It was raining earlier that messed me up, but anyway, stick around and we'll get more done. We might have to bust this one up and show you in parts, but thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully we'll have less how-to videos and more let's go have some fun videos before long, but I think the next couple of weeks is going to be working and driving in traffic videos. Stick around though. You never know what you might learn on here, or give you something to laugh about. Bye for now. Y'all, I'm trying to keep this new ride. It's a multi-purpose casual vehicle for when I'm wanting to be on vacation or not working. I can take my tools out pretty quick because I'm not hauling as many tools as I used to, but I gotta protect it from getting all scratched up from working in it. So I'm doing some things here to make that a thing. If you could see the seats in here, they're pretty nice seats. I don't know if you could tell with the sun shining in here. They're pretty nice seats, leather seats. They're actually heated and air conditioned seats. I'll be liking some of these features, and a heated steering wheel, among other things. I got this rigged up for when I'm hauling autoclaves. And I'm actually got some seat covers coming for this. I'm going to see how good they are. I might have to get some little bit tougher seat covers. I don't want to mess up these nice seats in this thing. But when I'm hauling autoclaves, first of all, this won't be here right off the bat. I set the autoclave down before I put my strap on, set it down, and then I strap this. That's going to keep that from rubbing back here and rubbing on stuff. There'll be a seat and cover under it, so the plywood's not going to rub on that leather. Autoclave is set up there. This will hold the board from trying to slide side forward. And I've got another one, and I have two tie straps. One to hold the shelf that the autoclave sits on, and one to hold the autoclave so it won't slide and bang into the back of my good seats over here. So what I'll do is let the headrest up a little bit like I got here. They usually down a little bit, like right there. I hook this on there. You probably get an idea what I'm doing. I go around the autoclave like it's a seat belt for it. I go back to the headrest, and that's pretty solid. All we gotta do is just snug it up around the autoclave to keep it from scooting and sliding. I believe that'll work pretty good, because I'm not going to run this vehicle with this piece of plywood, and the foam that I'm putting on it is going to stay in the shop. I've actually got another thing. If I have to let both seats down, it's going to be a continuation of this plywood back here. This one will stay here most of the time, but if I let those seats down, I don't want to scuff up the back of them, and I don't want to hurt anything, and I don't want it falling through the hole. So I'm going to get another piece of plywood that slips up under the edge of this one. Let's see if I can let this seat down and show you. It'll slide up under the edge of this. It'll come up to there, and I can actually put some foam across the front of it, something on the front so it don't scratch up them. Maybe get something to kind of hold it in place. But it can slide up under here 2 or 3 inches. Drop it in there like that, let it drop down behind that, and it should hold it pretty good in place if I got some padding up there. And I'm even toying with the idea, I don't know if you can tell, this drops down toward the back. That piece won't be but about 2/3 the length of this piece. So when I'm not using that piece, if I do want to keep it in the van, I can either keep it in the shop, or I can simply lift it right here and slide it under there, and this will be more level, and that other piece will be sitting under here. Then when I'm ready to let all my seats down, which will hardly be ever, I hope I don't need that much stuff. Just say I had to haul my hand truck or something like that, reshift some things around a little bit, I could have it. I can either, if I know I'm going to get an autoclave ahead of time, because I'm probably bringing an autoclave for a loaner, then I'll rig it up at the shop before I go to pick the other one up. So I may not want, because that'll be an extra weight of extra piece of plywood up under here. But if I want to, I can actually stow it up under this one. I got to cut it down first and see what that's going to look like. I'm trying my best not to mess up the inside of this. This is a very nice interior on this car, and I want this one to last me. This is my retirement vehicle. Thing's got a heck of a sunroof on it. Anyway, used to say I didn't want a white vehicle, but that's pearl white. You can't really tell anything. And also, it's pearl white with black on the top, so it's like two-tone, which is one reason I decided to do the checkerboard back here. It's like Victory Lane, makes me think of racing and NASCAR. I got a black and white car, so I might as well have a black and white deck. It looks like it was made for it to me. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about my modifications, and wait till you see what I put when I put everything in it. All right, let me get back to it, because it's a hot one today, and I got to stay hydrated, y'all. Woo! It is a hot one. I got to put all my tools in there once I get all these things where I'm satisfied. My cheap car seats I got ain't coming till tomorrow, and I don't have my tools in there. But the way I've got them in there, they pop right out. I can take my tools out in about 5 minutes. So I'll slide them back out, put the car seats on there, and put everything back in there. I just want to see what everything's going to look like, have everything ready, and just in case the car seats don't come or they don't work out, I can work out of it like this. I'll feel better when I've got a little extra layer of protection on them nice leather seats. Whew. And I've still got to get in here and clean the rest of this one out. I bought some totes and stuff to put some of this in, because a lot of this stuff in these tool bins I don't use on a daily basis. So it's going to get stored somewhere until I get more room. Next week I hope to have all the room of these 4 chairs will be gone, that chair will be gone, 4 of those units over there, and 4 in the out in my utility trailer, my cargo trailer. So once I empty that back out, I can put some things in here while I sort some things in here. I'll have a little bit more storage. And I've also got the headache of whatever's going on out here in the birdhouse. This thing I can't get into. I couldn't even get to my table saw. All my good woodworking tools is back there in the back of this. We got two beds out here now that don't really need to be out here. We may get rid of one of them pretty quick. There's a bed over there and a bedroom suite, most of a bedroom suite. This is just mostly a bed here, but I can't even walk back there now. It's crazy. Stuff is stacked up in here. Got some things I can sell, and I got to get back on that and sell some other things. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Stand by for more fun, or either it's going to be in another part if it gets too long, because I know y'all get bored after 90 seconds. They're going to be longer than 90 seconds, folks, but I'll try to keep them under 30 if I can. How about that? If this is all of it for now, I do really appreciate y'all watching on a hot day. Very hot. Trying to get my numbers up. They kind of stalled out right now at 82 subscribers. I need 1,000 before I get any kind of recognition on YouTube. There's no money coming in until I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and I don't even have, I don't remember how many watch hours, but I ain't got 4,000. I'm a long way away from that. I think it's like, is it 500? I don't remember. I'm probably thinking more than it is. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Stick around for more fun. Bye for now. I got to get back to it before it starts raining. It's a hot one here in hot Atlanta. See y'all. Alright folks, I'm pretty convinced these 2 pieces of wood I've got in here for options in my Pathfinder is going to work. The first one we had in the seat earlier when we're hauling autoclaves, straighten your tail up there, bud. There. That goes in the side seat when we're hauling an autoclave. And we got one that comes in both of them. I got a nut and a bolt. Don't even have to be tight. You can see the one over there on the other side. Nut and a bolt holding it. That keeps it from going into there. If I wanted to, I could put a little pad in there just in case the load did shift. But I think we're for what I'll be doing. If I'm hauling like a hand truck or something where I need a little bit more space right here, I can put that in there. Most of the time this one and that one will stay in the shop. Might leave these bolts in here so I can find the bolts, but they'll be back behind the seat. They shouldn't be in the way of anything I store there. I think that's going to work out okay. Of course, you always get down the road and you find modifications. I got my straighten up again. I got my tie down straps in the door here for working that one. This one shouldn't need one. So now what we got to do is take this nut off of this, flip these seats back up and load this thing up. See what it looks like. I think it's going to look pretty good. I think it's going to work out pretty good. Hope this stays down pretty good. I don't like the fact that I dropped that box of black ones and every one of them got chipped on the corner, so I might lose every corner of that one. Who knew the whole box would get a burr in it right there. If I can keep them pressed down, maybe they'll hold up and stick eventually. Every one of the black ones has got that one little tab on it. Hopefully it'll stick. Hopefully this will hold up. I gotta clean that off. I said I drink there while I'm going at the mark, but I can get that off with some alcohol or the wipe or something. Alright, well, let's put this here video camera down. Clean up my mess a little bit so I don't trip over stuff. And load my tools in there. Shouldn't take but a few minutes and see what it looks like. Be back in a few minutes, maybe. Bye for now.